when we move our arms, okay, our natural position is to put our arms down, right? So that motion is a down bow stroke, right? So it's easy to do. That's why your down bow is long. Now, the thing is, you have to make sure that the movement going up is the same length. Okay, now that is hard to do, right? That is harder to do because that is you're countering gravity or you're moving weight, you're pulling it up. Okay, so an up bow needs, let's say, 25% more in order to make, so let's say your down bow is 100%, right? So in order to compensate that 100% movement down, your up bow should move at 125%. So right now, if you're doing 100 and 100 here, it goes like that now. That's why you end up playing on the tip of your bow and not retaining the position where it needs to be. Yeah. Number one, you need to exaggerate all your movements, but you also need to isolate. So, diba, I always tell you, you need to move this part of your arm. But as you move it, you have to make sure you maximize the range of motion. But also, don't move other parts. So it's like, it's very conflicting, diba? But the end result should be a stable arm with motion that can give you a big sound if done properly. Okay? So, lessen the movements on the small muscles muna for now. So, we don't move the fingers. We don't move the wrists a lot. The only movement is this one. And then we only move the arm, not the elbows. Okay? You don't want to lift. Actually, you want to make the bow bounce on its own. Can I borrow? So when you do staccatos, it's not, it's like, when you're in a car and then the brakes are abruptly pushed, that's what's happening. Boom, boom. So there you go. So it's, see? So you have to stop. So you're putting brakes on your muscles. You don't need to lift. It's not a lifting motion, it's a stopping motion. Kasi lifting, that's a different technique. We call it spiccato. So that is brushing the strings to make it sound bouncy. Now staccato is stopping the strings from vibrating. Okay?
Okay.
Kaya nanginginig yung bow mo pag feeling mo mauubusan ka. Kasi nag-ano siya eh. Parang kung sa kotse, nagbe-break na siya. Kaya gumagano siya. Pinipigilan ng kamay mo. Hindi, hayaan mo lang siya. So kailangan lang, master mo na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then, yung left hand, ang gagawa ng way to divide the measure into different sections or into different notes. Okay? So, yung bow mo, hayaan mo lang siya mag-travel. Kasi pag binago-bago mo din, may chance din na mag-swell siya ng sobra. So, yung galaw niya, ganun lang din. Yes, meron konting abrupt na speeding if you need to make it louder. Yun yung sinasabi na para ma-master mo yung unevenness ng playing. You have to first play even. Oo, kasi yung uneven is, yun yung main goal sa pagtugtog. It's not about the evenness. Diba? Pag beginner ka, laging even, dapat laging pantay. Bakit? Para ikaw yung magpapa-uneven sa kanya. Ikaw yung hahanap ng paano mo hahatiin. Kasi pag hindi mo siya kayang gawin ng straight, hindi mo siya mahahati ng tama. Okay? Kailangan makuha mo muna siya ng pantay-pantay. Ngayon, kailangan na nating magbawas dito, magdadagdag konti dito. Pero, 100% pa rin gamit sa bow. Minsan 60-40, minsan 70-30. Ganun lang yung nagbabago. Pero yun pa din yun. Even pa din siya. Kasi, sabi nga natin, di ba? para makapag-paint ka, yung isang painter, kailangan niya muna mag-mix ng colors bago niya mapalabas yung tunay na picture na gusto niya. The same with music. Hindi tayo pwedeng basta lang mag-focus sa phrasing, sa dynamics, sa color kung hindi natin mastered yung basics, which is bowing. So dito, ang nangyayari sa'yo, napuputol yung phrase because natatakot ka, kailangan ng ginagawa mo bawat nota. Kahit na in one stroke, pinuputol mo siya. So, kailangan masanay ka mag-play ng legato. Tsaka kung paano mag-end ng phrases. So, yun yung kailangan mo i-work on. Hindi lang siya basta issue ng phrasing issue. No? Kaya napuputol yung phrase, kulang yung mastery natin sa bowing. Doon tayo mag-focus. So, minsan, yung mga problems na kinakaharap natin, hindi siya head-on nakikita yung issues, di ba? May mga underlying cause na hindi agad natin mapipinpoint. So, kailangan assess natin yung movements mo. Minsan, tulad niya, yung thumb mo. Feeling ko, napansin ko yung thumb mo kasi. Pag nag-play ka na ng 3 and 1 sabay, nahinihila niya palikod yung 1 mo eh.
Kahit nga sa selfie,
bumababa siya. So, try mo, pag nag-play ka ng 3 and 1, dikit mo siya. Lagay mo dito sa may middle.
Yung thumb. Middle finger.
Yes. So, ganyan. Magiging ganyan siya. Maatras kasi yung daliri.